Hello, my dear young aspirants. Welcome back to the channel, your exclusive channel, your mentor to be Biostars. So, right now we will be discussing chapter 8 of your Ncert class 6. Chapter 8 talks about vital villages, thriving towns. What is it about? Vital villages, thriving towns. So, inside that, the major points I am discussing. The use of iron began in the subcontinent around 3000 years ago. Then, the largest collection of iron tools and weapons were found in megalithic burials. In the Tamil region, large landowners were known as Vellalar, ordinary plowman Uravar, landless laborers including slaves known as Kadastiyar and Adime. These terms you have to remember. Then village headmen in northern part of the country is known as Grama Bojaka. This post is hereditary. They are the largest landowner. So who is the largest landowner? Grama Bojaka, and they can act as judge or policeman. Then independent farmers are known as Grahapatis. Then Dasa Karmakara, men and women who didn't own land and had to earn a living working on the fields owned by others. They are termed as Dasa Karmakara. Then Sangam Literature. The earliest works in Tamil literature is known as Sangam Literature. It is around 2300 years ago. Sangam means assemblies. Then another term, Jataka stories, that you might have heard. Jataka stories means a story is composed by ordinary people only, but written down and preserved by Buddhist monks. Then about a sculpture from Sanchi is mentioned. That's a site with stupas in Madhya Pradesh, that you have to know that site location. Then about ring wells it is mentioned. Rows of pots, that is ceramic rings arranged on top of one another, that is known as ring wells. Ring wells are used as toilets, drains, garbage dumps, and they are found in individual houses. Then next topic is about punch marked coins. They are generally rectangular or sometimes square or round in shape. They are cut out of metal sheets. Then coins were not inscribed but stamped with the symbols using dice or punches, hence known as punch marked coins, and they are the earliest coins. Then about cities we have to discuss Madura, Mathura, Mathura, not the other Madura. Mathura, it is an important settlement for more than 2500 years. It is important because it is located between two major routes of travel and trade, that is from northwest to east and from north to south. Okay. Then Madura is the second capital of Kushanas. Then it was a religious center. Buddhist monasteries, Jains and shrines are there. Then it is an important center for the worship of Krishna. Then several inscriptions are found on surfaces such as stone slabs and statues. Okay, statues are found. Then the inscriptions mention about goldsmiths, blacksmiths, weavers, basket makers, gun makers and perfumers. Okay. Then about northern black polished ware. What is NBPWS? It's a hard wheel made metallic looking ware with a shiny black surface. Then the manufacture of cloth was important during those times. The centers such as Varanasi in the north and Madura in the south were known for manufacture of cloth. Then important term from prelims aspect is Srenis. Srenis means they provide training, they procure raw material and distribute finished product. Then Srenis means many craftspersons and merchants who form associations. They are known as Srenis. Then they organize the trade. Srenis in fact acted as banks. Then another location about a site, Arika made in Puducherry. It's a coastal settlement where this ship used to come and load and unload the goods. Then a massive brick-like structure is found there, which might be a warehouse. Then pottery from Mediterranean regions such as amphorae, that is tall double-handled jars that contain liquids such as wine or oil. And stamped red glazed pottery known as Arretine ware was found. Arretine, A-R-R-E-T-N-E. Then Roman lamps, glasswares, gems have been found at the site. Then evidences for making of beads from semi-precious stones and glass was found there. Then small tanks found, probably dyeing vats, VATS, that is it is used to dye cloth. It was found there. So these are some of the things found in sites at Arkamid or Puducherry. Then another important aspect is Rome was one of the oldest cities in Europe. Then important dates as usual. Beginning of use of iron in subcontinent occurred about 3000 years ago, that you have to know. Then increase in the use of iron cities, punch marked coins happened about 2500 years ago. Then beginning of the composition of Sangam literature, it happened about 2300 years ago. And settlement in Arikamed occurred between 2200 to between 2200 and 1900 years ago. Okay. Now we will revise. Quickly we will revise the aspects in this particular chapter. The key things once again we are going to revise. The use of iron began about 3000 years ago. Okay. Then certain terms we introduced. Vellalar means that in Tamil region the large landowners are known as Vellalar. Then ordinary plowmen are known as Uravar. Then Kadaisiyar and Adimai means the landless laborers including slaves. Okay, these are three terms. Then village headman is known by one particular name, known as Grama Bojaka. Then in northern part it is known like that, and that post is hereditary. They are the largest landowners and they can act as judge or policemen. Then independent farmers are known as Grahapatis. Then Dasa Karmakara means men and women who didn't own land and had to earn a living working on the fields of others. They are known as Dasa Karmakara. Okay. Then earliest works in Tamil Sangam literature occurred around 2300 years ago. Then Jataka stories, they are written by ordinary people only, but that means they are composed by, Jataka stories means they are composed by ordinary people, but written down and preserved by Buddhist monks. Then we mentioned about a sculpture from Sanchi, that is a site with stupas in Madhya Pradesh. Then ring wells, R-I-N-G-W-E-L-L-S. Ring wells means rows of pots or ceramic rings arranged on top of one another. What was the function? They are used as toilets, drains, garbage dumps found in individual houses. Panchmark coins was the earliest one. That is because coins were not inscribed, but rather it stamped with symbols using dice or punches. Then we mentioned about an important city known as Madura. It's an important settlement. Why? Because it is important from the trade route aspect. Like it is situated from northwest to east and from north to south. Then it's the second capital of Kushanas. Mathura was a religious center. Buddhist monasteries, Jaina shrines were there. An important center for the worship of Krishna. Several inscriptions on surface such as stones, slabs and statues were found. What were the inscriptions all about? It mentioned goldsmiths, blacksmiths, weavers, basket makers, garland makers, perfumers. Okay. Then about NBPW I mentioned, Northern Black Polished Ware. It is a hard wheel made metallic looking ware with a shiny black surface. Then the manufacture of cloth was important. Centers such as Varanasi in the north and Madurai in the south. This is the other Madurai. Madurai in the south are known for manufacture of cloth. And Srenis means they are the merchants or many craftspersons and merchants who formed associations. Okay, that is a thing. Then they organized the trades. They acted as banks also. Srenis at times acted as banks also, that you have to remember. Then Arikamed in Puducherry, it's a coastal settlement. It has a massive brick structure which might be a warehouse. Then other evidences which we got are Aretine ware. Aretine ware means stamped red glazed pottery is known as Aretine ware. A-R-R-E-T-I-N-E-W-A-R-E. Then pottery from Mediterranean regions such as amphora, A-M-P-H-O-R-A-E. The amphora, what are amphora? Tall double-handled jars that contain liquids such as wine or oil. It was found. Then Roman lamps, glassware and gems have been found at this site. Then evidence of bead making from semi-precious stones and glass, that also we find. Then some dyeing vat, means small tanks were found which were used to dye cloth. Then Rome was one of the oldest cities in Europe. Then beginning use of iron happened about 3000 years ago. Increase in the use of iron cities, punch-marked coins, etc. happened about 2500 years ago. Beginning of the composition of Sangam literature occurred about 2300 years ago. Settlement in the Archimede occurred between 2200 and 1900 years ago. Okay. So these are the key things which you have to focus from this particular chapter. If anybody wants the handwritten notes of the jotted down points, means you just ping me in this comment section of this channel. There is an exclusive group, Telegram group for Ncert series students. So you can join that group and avail these course notes and all. Or else you just watch the recordings so that you can jot it down. If you want the handwritten script, my thing means you have to text it out in the comment section of this particular channel. So I hope the session was interesting for you all. So keep on revising from your Mentor to be Biostar channel. And I am undertaking a coaching center here at Maniganeshwaram. It is known as Sindhuja's Coaching Center. So if you wish to join, you are welcome. You can come and join this particular coaching center. This coaching center is meant for UPSC examinations. Then I will be handling NEET courses of medical entrance biology. Then plus 1 plus 2 classes like biomax combination, physics, chemistry, everything will be handled. So if you want to take admission, do comment in this comment section. I will make the needed arrangement for it. Okay. So until I meet you all in the next class, you guys keep on revising from our channel. That is your channel. You are meant to be Biostars. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.